Hi, this is Rich with True Light Pools, coming to you from Bryan College Station, Texas, specializing in keeping the pools clean and repairing the equipment. Today we've got a pool that has a little bit of yellow or mustard algae in it, and so I wanted to talk to you about that and how to deal with it, show it to you. I just checked the chemicals in the pool. The pH is great. It's right around 7.2. That's where I keep my pH in the pools, around 7.2. And then I have a 3 chlorine residual in here, but I have yellow algae, mustard algae. Why is that? Well, it's because the yellow algae is chlorine resistant, and so you can have a perfect 3 to 5 chlorine residual and still get yellow algae. So how do you deal with it? You gotta treat it with shock, not just shock alone. You have to treat it with shock plus something else to be able to target the mustard or yellow algae.
Let's look at the, you can see, hopefully you can see that, there's yellow algae there. Yellow algae is real easy to brush off. It's not the green algae, but you're going to have it usually on the walls if it pops up. And then I'll look over here, you can see it's a little bit in the sun a little bit more, and hopefully you'll be able to see that as well. I'm trying to zoom in some. And so just little spots, and it's
The mustard or yellow algae is chlorine resistant, so you can have a chlorine residual in the pool and still have it, just like I showed you. I've had customers ask me before, they've even gone to pool stores, local pool stores, and their standard answer is, well, you don't have enough chlorine, go ahead and shock it. Go ahead and shock the pool again. So the customer would go back, shock it heavily, and that'd help it for a day or two, and then it'd come right back. Well, why is that? Because you're not using something else. It's sort of like a 1-2 punch. You need to use some type of algicide along with the shock to help take care of the yellow algae. Otherwise, it comes back quickly. And so they've been recommended, shock it. We'll shock it again. We'll shock it again. And then you're going through so much shock, but you just need to use an algicide along with the shock to target the yellow algae, and then it'll be killed, and then you'll be good until it comes back. But a lot of times you're not gonna. It's more common in the spring to see the yellow algae. You do get it some in the summer down here, and so you'll be good for a month or two or something like that, and then you might have a little bit of yellow algae come back. You beat it back with the algicide that targets it and kills it, and then you're good for another few months. It's not like an ongoing thing. So what I found, what I use is Yellow Treat. It's from United Chemical, and it'll say right on here it's sodium bromide. That's what it is. It's sodium bromide, and so that's what it specifically targets. If you look, you'll see different things that say black treat, like for black algae, or swamp treat or something like that. This is the same line of stuff, but if you look at the ingredients, then it's almost all of it is sodium bromide. So that is the algicide that you're using with your chlorine shock to target the yellow algae. And it also, so it even says right on the bottle, it targets all types of algae, and that's why you see it in the swamp treat or the black treat for black algae, because the sodium bromide will kill the yellow algae, black algae, and the green algae. Any of those algae it'll kill. So it's good stuff. That's what I use. I like it a lot better than, it's a lot more potent. It's only 1 capful. This is just a 2-pound bottle here, so it's 1 capful here per 10,000 gallons, and you get about 6 capfuls in this 2-pound bottle. But that's what you need to, that's how you need to attack the yellow algae. Otherwise, it comes back within a day or two. Use the chlorine shock and an algicide like the Yellow Treat. Before you put the stuff in, make sure you brush it off the walls so that it's not just sitting there. So you might have it around the steps or shaded areas in the pool or the walls. Make sure you just brush it, and it just comes off real easy. It's just the yellow algae, as soon as you hit it with a brush, it's gone. It disappears. And that's when you can tell it's yellow algae. It's real bright kind of almost fluorescent green, yellowish, a yellowish green sheen. And that's that yellow mustard algae. If you have that, if you see that in your pool, that's what it is. And this is how you treat it, and that's how you kill it and get rid of it. Not shock alone, shock with an algicide like the yellow treat, and you'll be good to go. Thanks. We'll see you next time.